What's good with the YouTube? I am back with a new video, and today is a cool day. Today I'm going to go meet up with my buddy Greg and bring to y'all his two beautiful Hellcats. We're gonna check them out in detail. He's gonna tell us a little bit about them and get y'all some good shots of them. But before we do that, you already know you gotta hit this cold start. And if you ain't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button right now. Help us continue growing. I appreciate all the new subscribers. It's been crazy so far. The growth is surprising, but I'm so happy and I appreciate y'all. So hit that subscribe button. Let's get this cold start going. So I had to show y'all real quick before we got going my new banner on the car. Shout out my guy Juan at Precision AZ Wraps for hooking me up with the new banner. As you saw on there, it's got the carbon fiber background laced with the white, and I really like it, but I hadn't had a chance to show y'all yet, so I just wanted to give y'all a quick preview of that. We're working on some other things for the car that we're gonna continue making improvements to it and bringing y'all some new hot stuff, so stay tuned for that. In the meantime, in between time, gotta buckle up, and we're gonna head over here to my boy Greg's house, and I'll pick y'all up when we get there. Okay, so we're out here on location. I got my guy Greg Anderson here in the back, and you see his two beautiful Hellcats. So he's gonna tell us a little bit about them now.
All right, this is my 2015 Hellcat. This is number 834 off the production line. I had it delivered to me in January of 15. I ordered it in August of 14. This car it's been a great car. I haven't had any real problems. Couple of minor recalls, but it's been a great car. Modifications on this one, we have been modifying this one, so we did a HHP, high horsepower performance stage 1 upgrade. So it's got a 2.85 upper pulley on it. It's got Demon fuel injectors. We put the intercooler spacers and the heat resistant blanket under the supercharger. It's got a 1-piece drive shaft, rear differential brace. It's also got a pedal commander. We've modified the exhaust system, the mid mufflers. They're Dynomax mini race mufflers. And we've changed fluids in the rear end a couple of times to mess with the humming sound a little bit, but it's been great. The stage 1 kit makes the car's about 745 rear wheel horsepower on this one. You see I've done a number of modifications under the hood, from billet technology, speed logic, JLT, UPR. So it's, and I got a leg maker cold air intake, and of course it's got a 180-degree thermostat. It's got 3 tunes. I got a 90 octane tune, a 93 octane tune, and a 100 octane tune, all provided by HHP on the Diablo tuning set. So like I said, great car. We got Nitto drag radios in the back. Did some customization inside on it. Did a number of things. We got customized hood rests that I had them embroidered, and then we got a lot of trim that we did inside at the same color as the car. Piping actually we did on the door and around the dash, and so just to dress it up a little bit. So like I said, great car, been a lot of fun. I took all the factory badges off. I had custom made Hellcat badges put on. I had them all blacked out. We had the black stripes put down the side from the 1970 style car. It's clear broad in the front, clear coated all over. We put the LS1 skirts on the side, the side skirt and the rear skirts, and I really like that look. All the lights, tail lights, marker lights have all been blacked out. just makes it a more subtle look on the car. Just, you know, have that red and orange going. But other than that, it's been a fun car. There's some LED lighting under the hood. You can't see it out here, but it's green LED lighting under the hood. We got an airbrushed Hellcat logo on the hood blanket there. I just like that look at night with the green LED light, and it really nice, lights up really nice. That's it for this one.
Go ahead.
All right, this is our 2019 Hellcat Red Eye. This one we haven't done a lot of modifications to. I was trying to keep this one. I wanted to be a little more subtle. That one, my green car, is pretty much in your face. My wife, like my loving wife standing off camera, likes it to be a little more subtle. We did go with the leg maker cold air intake. Not really so much for performance. You may have gained 5 horsepower, but the sound of the supercharger is just, it's impressive. It really is impressive. Of course, you know, the Red Eye has the bigger 2.7 liter supercharger versus the 2.4 on the Hellcat. This one comes standard with a green belt from the factory, so we didn't have to change belts. We haven't done any pulley or injector changes, like I said, so this one's still pretty much stock. Did change the throttle body to a 95 millimeter ported throttle body. We got the same customization parts under the hood. We got them from Speed Logic and JLT and what did I say earlier? I'm sorry. Speed Logic and JLT, Billet Technology. They the same folks that made the parts for that one made the parts for this one. I've been buying parts from those guys since 2008 when I got my first Challenger, and they do great work. On this one, we did add a custom piece on top of the bumper here, the front bumper, to black it out. That one's still all green. Then we put the splitter on the front of this one. This one does. I did get enough courage to put Mopar hood pins on the hood.
You did that yourself, didn't you?
I did this myself. It took me 3 days to get the courage to punch the hole in the hood because I just couldn't do it. Finally, I did it. So we did that. We have changed out the wheels on this one. Put custom wheels on this one. We got Nitto drag radials on the back of this one as well. We got still the factory badges. I did the side skirts just on the side on this one, not on the rear. I'm just trying to keep some differentiation between the two cars. The marker lights and real lights have been blacked out. I did put my battle flag on my sunroof on this one. The other car, when it came out, sunroof wasn't available in the first round of deliveries, but had the guys make that, and I put that on the hood. So that's a nice touch. Everybody likes it at the car show. I had a custom-made ghost stripe put on the side here. You can see runs down. It's very similar to a TA stripe, a little wider. It's also made out of car wrap material. It's not like a sticker or a decal. It's the same material you use to wrap a car with. And I had him put the guy that made it for me put the Hellcat logo in it for me with the red eye, of course. Then we did the custom badge for the gas door. Louvers, you have to have louvers on your Challenger. It's just that look. I don't know, for me, I think that's probably the first mod I did was putting the louvers on. We did black out the back tail lights. I took the Dodge logo off the back because I don't know, I just didn't feel right about it. So we put the red eye on here. We have a decal under it that is the same design as the grill inlet on the car. And then we put the pearl black red eye on it. And we covered the bumper here on top, just like the front bumper. We put the blackout treatment on that. On this one, I took the factory tips off, and we put the tips off of a Trackhawk, the quad tips off a Trackhawk, and I really like that look on this car, but I left the originals on that one again, trying to keep the cars different. And we did put a diffuser on the back of this one. Custom badge on the spoiler, just like on the front grille. We had that done. And I put these wheel flares are called Little Devils. They're not as wide as the wide body wheels, but they allow you to put, you know, you can put a much wider tire on without sticking out beyond the car. And they're really easy to go on and off. So I did it all by myself in my garage. Probably took me 2 hours to put all 4 wheels on. Doing a movie. Where'd that sound? Oh, you gotta have your Pentastar on your Mopar. If you don't have your Pentastar, you're wrong.
I gotta get one of those.
Yeah, gotta have your Pentastar. Again, the hood mods. I love these that they make. Got those from Speed Logic as well. American Brothers makes a lot of nice underhood decorations for anybody who might be interested in looking. American Brothers online make a lot of good parts. They're licensed by Mopar, and they make some really good stuff. Any other questions, Andre?
I think that's it, man. You covered it pretty good. You got 2 great looking cars here. I think the only question I would have is the obvious question. Like, you already had a Hellcat, so what made you want to grab the red eye too?
Well, I'll tell you a short story. When I got my 2008 Challenger, which was 425 horsepower, as you remember, it was Hemi orange. There was only 2 colors first year. Hemi orange, 3 colors. Hemi orange, silver, and black. And I got Hemi orange because I'm an old school guy. And I really thought that was probably the fastest car I'd driven in 25 years. And then I kept it all the way up until just over a year ago. And I found out, and I got the Hellcat, and I still had the orange car. Because once I drove the Hellcat, the orange car seemed like I was driving grandma's car.
Right.
And then when it came out with the red eye, initially I said I wasn't going to get one. But then I found out that the Plum Crazy Pearl color was only going to be, the last year of that color would be 2019. After that, they weren't going to make it anymore. And I've wanted a Plum Crazy Purple car since 2008 when I got my orange car and it wasn't available. When I got my green car, it wasn't available. So when I found out this was the last year, I told my wife, we have to have one. So I said, if I'm going to get a purple one, no sense in having 2 Hellcats. So
right.
That's why I got the red eye.
All right, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And my wife standing off camera was good enough to let me do it. So, all thanks to the cat.
She's a good woman. She's a good woman.
She is a good woman.
We know this is an expensive hobby to have, and they're expensive cars. So when you have 2 of them, you got a good woman, because
she takes care of me.
Yeah, I believe you, because I know what I had to go through for mine. So, man, extremely jealous. You got 2 beautiful cars, man. I appreciate you taking the time to share them with everybody on my YouTube channel. You got anything you want to add before we sign off?
I just want to say, you hear a lot of people saying these cars are too big and they're too heavy. Well, I tell you what, these cars may be big and they may be heavy, but remember one thing, they're fast.
Really fast.
And I honestly can say to date with both of these cars, I've had this one 5 years and this one just over a year, I haven't been beat yet. So when I get beat, I'm gonna be honest and say I get beat and I'll probably buy something faster.
Right.
But until then, I love these cars.
What's your saying? It's good to be king?
It is good to be king. And this is the most fun you can have with your clothes on.
There you go. You heard it first right there. So that's it for us. We're going to sign off. I appreciate you guys watching. Stay tuned for new videos to come. Like and subscribe and share the videos. And for my guy, Greg Anderson, I'm Dre the Dad, and we are out of here.